Hey guys, welcome back to Pixel Rich Games. In this episode of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, we're gonna go into actual testing of how much faster attack speed seals really make us, then compare it to other amazing seals to help us decide which one to go with first once the full version is out. So to find out the speed increase attack speed seals actually give us, we need to get a baseline with no attack speed seal at all. In this experiment, we're gonna go with Link's 5Y combo that we're all familiar with. The first sword we're gonna use is one with 4 damage per 100 KOs plus 3% seals. Like I said, 0 attack speed. Let's do 3 tries with this weapon so we can get a solid baseline of how much time it takes to complete the whole animation for the combo. Here's our first attempt with 0 attack speed. Attempt number 2. Last try with 0 attack speed. As we can see, we got very similar results. I'm actually surprised that the last one is different, most likely my hands or eyes during editing. In any case, we only have a 1 millisecond variance. Now that our baseline is set, let's switch swords and use the one with 4 attack speed plus 4% seals. Like the last test, let's do 3 tries with this attack speed sword using the same 5Y combo to see how much faster we got. Here's our first attempt with 16% attack speed. Second attempt. And our last attempt. We have 3 results with slight differences in milliseconds, and I count the variance towards human error. What this test provides us is valuable information to really see if the advertised 16% attack speed increase is indeed 16%. Let's use our baseline of 3.33 seconds to complete Link's 5Y combo. Here's my computation to take out 16% from 3.33 seconds. This gives us 2.7972. That's actually amazing. This means our experiment was successful. It matches the math plus or minus the human error variance. This also proves that the 16% increase is really 16%. So now it's time to compare this weapon to others that have different seals stacked. For the sake of consistency, let's stick with 3.33 as the time to complete Link's 5Y combo with 0 attack speed. We'll use the computed number 2.7972 for completing the same combo with 16% attack speed. As we're using Soldier's broadswords throughout the video, let's set our base damage to 52, and we're gonna assume that 1 is the damage multiplier as we don't know what it actually is. This means every swing that Link makes will deal exactly 52 damage. To get the raw DPS increase that attack speed provides, let's compare it with our 4 damage per 100 KOs plus 3% seals at 0 kills. 0 kills mean that there's no damage increase yet. To get the DPS per weapon, we are multiplying 52 times 5. Basically means 5 swings that deal 52 damage per swing. This gives us 260. So every time we complete a full rotation of this combo, we are able to dish out 260 points of damage. Now that we have 260, we can go ahead and divide that with the time to complete the whole rotation. For our attack speed sword, that's 260 divided by 2.7972, and we get 92.950 damage per second. Our 100 KO sword also deals 260 damage for the rotation, so we divide that by 3.33, our time with 0 attack speed, and we get 78.078. That's a difference of 14.872 damage per second. Now let's compute for our 100 KO sword at 100 kills, which increases our base damage by 12% with 4 seals. Since we're only using regular attacks for our combo, this is exactly the same with the regular attack damage plus 12% sword. So we need to increase 260 by 12%, and that number is 291.2. Let's go ahead and divide that by 3.33, and we now have 87.447 damage per second. Compared to our attack speed sword, there's a difference of 5.503 damage per second. Now let's do the same for 100 KO sword at 200, 300, 400, and 500 kills. At 200 kills, this is a 24% increase from 260, and that is 322.4. Divide that by 3.33 and we have 96.816 damage per second. 300 kills mean a 36% increase from 260. That gives us 353.6. Again, we divide that by 3.33. We get 106.186 damage per second. 400 kills is 48% increase from 260. That's 384.8. Divide that by 3.33 and our damage per second is 115.556. Lastly, at 500 kills we get a 60% increase from 260. So that's 416. For the last time, let's divide that by 3.33 and we get 124.924. Here's a summary of how our attack speed sword compares to our damage increase swords. What does this tell us? Attack speed is slightly better than the regular attack damage increase seal. Our per 100 KO sword starts to outshine attack speed at 200 kills. In theory, this means that attack speed is slightly better than regular attack damage increase by 5 to 6 damage per second. Both of these are better than per 100 KOs in maps that have less than 100 enemies. The damage per 100 KO sword is still the boss for regular missions.
So PRG, which one should I use?
I would say pick the one that matches your playstyle, the one that satisfies you the most. At the end of the day, we play games to have a great time. For myself, I'm still going with damage per 100 KOs. I'll be trying other builds but not until I max this out. Click here if you haven't seen the gameplay of Daruk, Revali, and Mifa yet. Don't forget to support the channel by subbing and leaving a like. And as usual, stay safe and God bless us all.